Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Oh, that's still blocked off. But like, what can she make here?
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
And work in earnest we shall.
The old lady's hype.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
She's really out here like Bernard. Bernard. Your name is Bernard.
I wish Miss Midadol would let us help her with her dungeoneering.
Midadol, but her name is Mid. That's even worse. Midadol.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon. Don't want to get roped into her experiments.
But she will.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms. Blackthorn may be the manliest of men,
Okay.
but he does lack a certain...
I'm not sure. Like, there's a new person you trying to fuck every time I talk to you. It was Otto. It was someone else the last time. It's, I mean, Gortz the next time. Blackthorn's name has come out of your mouth. Like, holy shit.
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
What the hell's Byron doing here?
In hindsight.
What the hell was Byron doing?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
What the hell is he doing here? This is not good. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, and I'm gonna chalk it up as a bad thing, because, like, why are you here? Meanwhile, twin side.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Jesus fuck these greedy motherfuckers.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
This just got weird as fuck. This really feels like some Game of Thrones shit. Dion about to fucking lance this bitch straight into the heart.
Let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
That's a look like.
Could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
His hands are fucking
He's
down.
engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
He is a piece of shit. Like, proper piece of shit.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
Jesus fuck.
Sire. Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Jesus fuck.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
I'm telling you, I don't trust that bitch. I really don't trust that bitch.
May Gregor forgive you.
Obviously, you can tell he didn't want to go.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
What?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
About what? What is with that boy?
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
It's just one thing after another around here, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Down the door, we're going downtown, baby. Your street in a Range Rover, sweet sweeper, baby. Cop ready to let it go. What is his ass doing here, by the way?
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Yo, we rich, baby. We rich, baby. We making money, baby. Hey.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
What do you mean?
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Okay. That makes sense.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed or were made to believe that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
He dies there.
I'd be glad of the company.
He dies there.
Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but
It's safe to say he dies there.
Time waits for no man.
Safe to say he dies there.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto,
Thank fuck for that. I love Gav.
You can count on us.
I love Gav and his honesty. Let's go. I don't think Byron survives the trip. I think Kupka gets even by killing Byron. Fan theory.
Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Is he useful with a weapon? Oh, we're about to. We are really about to travel through the desert to get to where we have to go. But we still have a crystal here. We have a crystal there. And we have, I'm assuming, a crystal here. So I think we're down to 3 mother crystals left. We've destroyed 2 so far. Ooh. I wonder if Cactor's out here. I mean, you gotta have Cactor out here. It's a fucking desert.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of Sands. Damn.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Also, he does have. So does he show up on? He does show. Byron does show up in my party, man. I just want to make sure. I don't think I have enough points to upgrade anything just yet. So.
I can walk from here.
Hello? I'll be up here. It's just desolate. It was all good. Mithril belt. Ooh.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, falling like a
Fire and flame! Farewell! Titan!
fine work, my boy!
I will say this. The distance between point to point seems short, but because of the scale of the world, it seems epic. You know, I've been doing most of the killing, old man. So. Soldiers.